You would never guess that Judd Stover has suffered from Parkinson's disease for the last 7 years. Because he doesn't have tremors, he doesn't have muscle stiffness, and his feet don't shuffle when he walks. One big reason he's so active and symptom-free, he said yes to a surprising new therapy.
But you can slow it down even more and better by doing this stuff. Where do I sign up?
What did he sign up for? A clinical trial using a simple treatment.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Cycling. Researchers at the Cleveland Clinic are finding that cycling is helping patients stop the symptoms of Parkinson's and can even do something that medicine can't: slow down the progression of the disease itself. Neuroscientist Jay Alberts made a stunning discovery. Cycling can increase certain proteins in the brain that help movement and cognitive function. And so these changes are similar to what happens when they're on medication.
Exactly right. When you have medication, you have an increased activation in this area. You have a similar increase in activation following exercise. So exercise is in fact medicine.
To activate those changes in the brain, patients have to do what's called forced exercise, which means they're working a lot harder than they're used to working. But it's that hard work that gives them the benefits. So to get those benefits, what's the formula? Cycling 3 times a week for 45 minutes at 80 to 90 RPMs.
You know, I don't care what condition you're in. That's pretty strenuous.
That formula has worked so well, Alberts has taken the research out of the lab and into the gym.
The program returned me to normal, or very close to normal.
At 60 different YMCAs across the country, now offering classes called Pedaling for Parkinson's.
It was like turning on a light bulb. And that was the difference between pedaling and not pedaling.
Each pedal stroke, a step towards living a better life with Parkinson's disease.
That's my goal, better every day.
You see it right there. Parkinson's disease, a huge problem in this country. And now, cutting-edge medical news about the mysterious connection between exercise and Parkinson's disease. A neuroscientist discovered it accidentally on a bike ride. Now, the find has led to tests unlocking the secret ways our body is interconnected. Neuroscientist Jay Alberts is an avid cyclist, but he wasn't expecting to make any medical or scientific discoveries on his bike. He did just that on a 50-mile ride across Iowa with his tandem bike partner, David, who has the movement disorder Parkinson's disease. After their bike trip, David noticed something unusual. His handwriting dramatically improved. The video they took before the ride shows his hand shaking wildly. But here he is after the ride. Look at how steady his hand is. For Dr. Alberts, a potentially intriguing medical possibility. Could the motor control in David's arms improve when it was his legs that were getting the exercise?
So what we were thinking was maybe we have found a method of exercise here that actually is treating the disease rather than just treating some of the symptoms.
You ready? I'm ready.
So Alberts started a small trial at the Cleveland Clinic to test whether 8 weeks of forced exercise on a tandem bike could improve the symptoms of Parkinson's disease.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good?
All right, very good.
Forced exercise requires the patient to pedal faster than they would pedal voluntarily. And with the tandem bike, a trainer regulates the pedaling rate, creating a tough workout.
What we found was there was a 35% improvement in motor functioning for those patients who did the forced exercise compared to the voluntary exercise.
Incredibly, some measure of improvement did last for 4 weeks after subjects stopped biking.
How do you feel?
Good. Very good.
Compare that to medications for the disease, which only last a few hours. Patient Sally Terrell has been part of the trial and feels the hard work has paid off.
I've noticed that after continued exercise that I have a calmer right side.
Researchers think the forced exercise works because making people pedal harder may be overdriving the central nervous system, triggering the release of some chemicals that may improve motor function. Here's the brain scan of a Parkinson's patient after forced exercise. And here's the scan of a patient on medication for the disease. The same brain regions are activated.
There's nothing simpler than just getting somebody to exercise. This is really cool stuff.
Sally thinks so too. She says it's because of her workouts that her disease has not progressed.
I have seen the results and I'm looking forward to keeping this disease at bay as best I can.